Hey, it's Brandon from Baby Blue Memories. Please like and subscribe. Each subscription gets us closer towards achieving our goal of 1,000 subs. Now, enjoy the video. We all love sports. Sports. In fact, that's the reason why right now in the background you see a hockey game taking place. Because I don't want our spirits to be dimmed by this grave task which we seem to have in front of us. In fact, today is Saturday, the 14th of March. And today we were supposed to film 4 playoff games. We were supposed to film the Bantam B Mohawks and the HRS Hawks. We were supposed to film the Adam A Sunal Singers and Chattagee Cavaliers. We were supposed to film the Adam A HRS Hawks and Vaudreuil Titans, as well as the Midget A Mohawks and the Vaudreuil Titans. We didn't get to that. And in fact, out of the 28 playoff games which we were scheduled to film, we only filmed 1. And it's just weird to think that 72 hours ago, I was filming that one game at Dollard Civic Center between the PBC Pierrefonds Barons and the Dollard Centennials. And I did not think that we would be standing here right now 3 days later trying to figure out what to do with the rest of our lives, because the reality is sports and rec are things which we need in our daily lives to get away from some of the struggles which you may encounter on a day-to-day basis. And if you've been watching the news, if you've been watching social media, if you've been active on Twitter, etc., or even just contacting other people who you maybe hadn't spoken to for a while, it all goes into your back of your mind like, oh, coronavirus, coronavirus, coronavirus. In fact, Thursday morning, I was getting ready to film the game at night. It was supposed to film the Adam B. Ilpero Riverien, the Beauharnois Patriots. I had already spoken to the head coach of the Patriots and the GM for the Riverien, and it was supposed to be business as usual. Till 1 hour later at about 11 a.m., I seen, I think it was Minor Hockey Association of Vaudreuil-Dorion posting that the league is going to come up with a decision. So they were going to make a big announcement, and then I found out eventually it was a conference call that would be made at 5 o'clock with the decision following in regards to the leagues. And I think we all knew what was going to happen after Wednesday night. While the matchup that I had just filmed was uploading onto YouTube, I was watching the Denver Nuggets and Dallas Mavericks play. And about 5 minutes in, right after the first commercial break, they showed the scenes from Oklahoma City in which the Utah Jazz and OKC Thunder had to postpone their game. Now, me, I was thinking, okay, maybe there's a power outage or something like that. It doesn't say which reason why it was postponed. I was like, okay, you know what? Nothing too big here. Till we found out, of course, that Rudy Gobert, the center for the Jazz, had tested positive for the coronavirus. And of course, eventually after that, his teammate, Donovan Mitchell, tested positive for that very same virus as well. After that, the NBA had suspended play for the rest of the season, which to me was really scary to see on the bottom ticker of the Mavericks Nuggets game that play had been suspended while I'm watching an NBA game. That was frightening to watch for me, because we all knew what was going to happen after that. The NHL suspended play right after that. MLB delaying their activities for another month. NASCAR and golf postponing a month's worth of action. NCAA men's and women's basketball tournaments, as well as the NIT tournament, suspended or canceled for the rest of the year. All sporting events in NCAA canceled for the rest of the year. No NCAA lacrosse. And this goes down to something that we've seen over this past week or two. In fact, yesterday on Friday, schools postponed or suspending things for 2 weeks here in Quebec. So that'll ask the question, what happens with the summer sports? What happens to the sports taking place now? There were some hockey games or hockey leagues, GMAA, etc., LHIQ, which are going to their semifinal and their final weekend. What happens to those grade 11s? What happens to those midget players and junior players who are in their last years of minor hockey? Sports and recreation is our escape. We got that taken away, albeit it was the right decision. And we're all hurting. which explains why over the next few days I will continue to post videos. I'll be posting videos detailing every game-winning goal throughout the year, some of the top saves throughout the year, top goals, and then a compilation of goals from the teams which hired us throughout the course of the year. And by the way, I also have to say a big thank you to all of you who have trusted in us. Baby Blue Memories, we've gone from filming 10 games during the 2017-28 hockey season to filming 68, that was regular season and playoffs, 2018-2019, and then this season, just regular season and tournament games, filming 80. We were scheduled to film at least 107 regular season, playoff, and regional games. We covered a couple of great teams this season. We covered the A Mohawks, who looked like they could go far. They had already won 2 banners, and we're looking to add another 3 to their championship aspirations. We had covered, of course, the team which you've seen on Wednesday night. We covered the Dollar Centennials PWC. They were looking like they can go far. Can you imagine some of the coaches on these teams? Not only just the coaches, but the parents, but the volunteers, the players who put in all that time and effort to get better. It's devastating. But think of it like this. Skills could be improved upon. Good times could be relived again at some point. But lives which are lost cannot. But lives which are lost cannot be brought back. That is why I fully support the decision that the LHTO made on Thursday. Got the notification right before the right around 6:30, right before the Opero Rivier and Beauharnois Patriots were set to go at it, and then of course that suspended play until on Friday when we were supposed to broadcast the Bantam B Mohawks game against the Vaudreuil Vikings, and now all this week and next week, as well as the championship games which we were supposed to broadcast on the 28th and 29th of March. Now, we still do have a lot of content which will be coming over the next few days. Plus, next month, let's just assume that all things go well because we are half glass full over here, that the content or that everything is going to be taking place. We're going to be bringing you game-by-game previews of the Kahnawake Jr. B Hunters, plus an overall preview of the OLA Jr. B League, as well as the Quebec Senior Lacrosse League, Three Nations Lacrosse League. We may even be bringing you games from those respective leagues. GMAA Lacrosse, we're also looking to get a fundraiser started to go to Halifax, Nova Scotia for the North American Indigenous Games. Yours truly lived out there for about 3 years when I was in university, so I would love to go back out there. And I know that some folks back home may not have the means or the abilities or even the resources to watch some of the games which are broadcast, and not every single game is broadcast. Yours truly would get out there and try to bring you every single Eastern Door and the North competition with play-by-play throughout those 7 days. So let's just assume that the NAG does go on. Yours truly will be starting a fundraiser to get out there and bring you the best in terms of play-by-play and camera coverage of Eastern Door and the North. And of course, we also film baseball, we film soccer games as well, and we film lacrosse games. And I just wanted to say once again a big thank you to all of you who have been able to help us grow. We've gone from 100 subscribers in about right at the beginning of January to now 431 as of the making of this video. And I know things are difficult and times are tough, but moving forward, we're still going to be putting videos out there in regards to local sports, some history, and moving forward, I should say, because that is one thing that we all know how to do. And deep down, 2020 has been a very difficult year for me as well. I lost my full-time job back in the month of January, and now I've lost what has really made my heart keep beating throughout all this, which was the ability to keep all of you entertained by ways of broadcasting and filming hockey games. But that being said, we will continue to move forward. We will continue to be strong because that's the way it's supposed to be. And as for you, take care of yourselves because this coronavirus is a disease which, as mentioned, doesn't care who you are or what you like or who you support or who you like. Take care, wash your hands, but try to live life because that's important. And that's what we're going to continue bringing you here. We're going to keep bringing you life. So coming up over the next few days, you're going to have the goals of the year, you're going to have the saves of the year, you're going to have compilations of teams and all the goals which they scored, which were filmed here on Baby Blue Memories. And maybe even moving forward, there is one tournament that has not been canceled as of yet. Let's knock on wood and hope that that tournament still goes on. And even if it doesn't, let's hope that by the spring, this is taken care of and we can all continue to move forward. We're going to be broadcasting once again in the near future. But for now, we're just going to have to look back and take care because the reality is our escape from the hardships of reality, sports and recreation, is no longer there. But we'll always be here. And hopefully you will always be there as well for us. With one another, we can get through this. And humanity together, just like we did take on the H1N1 virus, just like we took on SARS, just like we took on Ebola, just like we took on the Spanish flu of 1918, we'll get through this as well. Take care of yourselves. I'm Brandon Bordeaux for Baby Blue Memories. Yawa.